he's not faking.
How a character speaks can tell an audience a lot about him. Which is why it's hard to believe these actors are not originally from the US of A.
So pretty much everyone in CID's worked this out but me?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors you probably thought were American.
I have to get in front of a camera.
For this list, we're considering actors and actresses who frequently play American characters but who are not themselves American-born.
Man, need to see his baby mama. Need to see his child, too. Only one thing he needs to be secure about, and if not, then he might start thinking he can't do that time.
Number 10, Yael Stone.
I'm Lorna Morello.
Yael Stone had made a name for herself as an actress in her native Australia, but decided to give New York a try in 2011.
I'm missing my fiancé, Christopher, is all.
Within a few months, she had been chosen to play Lorna Morello in the groundbreaking Netflix series Orange is the New Black.
Too many people want to come, you know. I got a big family, big number-wise, not big fat, although there are some fatties.
If the prospect of capturing the character's unique Brooklyn by way of Boston accent daunted Stone, you can't tell it from the results on screen.
How many were there?
Her inflection seemed to pour forth naturally, making it difficult for many to believe she was actually born half a world away.
I get good deals. I'm a savvy shopper. And Christopher likes me to look sophisticated. He says I'm like Audrey Hepburn. What's your name?
Number 9, Stephen Moyer.
Bale.
England's Stephen Moyer somehow seems right at home in the deep south environs of True Blood.
You want to drink the blood they collected?
For that matter, so does Australia's Ryan Quanten, playing Jason Stackhouse.
No, that's the old Jason. I want to be new Jason.
Sure, it could be a result of simple southern hospitality, but it's more likely pure skill.
We don't like for our weaknesses to be made public knowledge.
As the vampire king of Louisiana, Moyer's Bill Compton is a commanding and galvanizing figure.
Who said anything about sex?
The actor captures his mesmerizing, intense character perfectly, while still coming across as someone right at home in small-town Louisiana.
Well, I want to make this town my home, so I do.
Number 8, Rose Byrne.
They're so hilarious.
Funny. When Rose Byrne's character in Neighbors practices telling someone to keep it down, it's hard to believe this flat American voice belongs to an actress from Australia. The same is true when the actress is presenting her reception speech in Bridesmaids.
You better not keep my Lil on a leash because I still need my drunken Saturday nights at Rockin' Sushi, okay?
Or when sealing Steens on the TV series Damages.
Tell me what I have to do and I'll do it.
Byrne is an exceptionally fine actress who brings a special quality to about anything she does. Her ability to come across as convincingly American is just part of what makes her special.
Have a great night. Dessert wine is out.
Number 7, Simon Baker.
Doesn't play nearly as well, does it?
Australia gave the world Simon Baker, and American TV audiences are very glad they did.
Come on, the killer could have painted on the correct wall here, but he didn't because he didn't know better because he isn't Red John.
Baker used his considerable gifts to bring to life Patrick Jane, a fraudulent psychic who helps find murderers as the Mentalist.
Seems to be working.
Baker's character is able to use his keen observational skills to mimic those of a psychic. The actor similarly uses his own observational skills to create a compellingly American character in Patrick Jane.
Beautiful work. Thank you.
Number 6, Christian Bale.
I'm Batman.
Batman is certainly one of the most iconic characters in American pop culture. His unquenchable thirst for justice, challenged by an equally strong desire for vengeance, strikes chords deep within the American psyche.
I will go back to Gotham and I will fight men like this, but I will not become an executioner.
That Christian Bale, a Wales-born actor, could capture him so brilliantly is a testament to the actor's skill.
Are you coming back to Gotham for long, sir?
As long as it takes. I'm going to show the people of Gotham their city doesn't belong to the criminals and the corrupt.
Hearing Bale let free with his own native accent in other roles makes one appreciate the care he brought to the speech patterns and cadences of Bruce Wayne and his alter ego.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Number 5, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Just walk away from the car and we can forget about this.
Comic book superheroes got their start in the US, and somehow, costumed vigilantes have become a part of American culture.
Come on, be honest with yourself. At some point in our lives, we all wanted to be a superhero.
Kick-ass films are steeped in this American mythology, even if they have a different take on it. So, hiring the English Aaron Taylor Johnson to play the title character may have been risky on paper.
You know what? I'm thinking of just shutting my site down anyway. Quitting. And this is insane.
On film, with a little help from a dialect coach, Taylor Johnson came through with flying colors.
I'm kick-ass.
As a matter of fact, he did better portraying an American than his character did portraying a superhero.
With no power comes no responsibility. Except that wasn't true.
Number 4, Damian Lewis.
I'm not really too good at making speeches.
Damian Lewis is well known to audiences for his terrific performances as the complex Nicholas Brody in Homeland and the real-life Dick Winters in Band of Brothers.
It's an idiotic theory, especially in your case.
His portrayals of these two military men are unforgettable.
Does it really matter how it happened?
Not bad for a man born in England, whose grandfather was a Lord Mayor of London, and whose ancestors include a doctor to the royal family.
Thank you, sir. It's not my objective.
Watching Brody or Winters, it's hard to believe Lewis comes from across the pond.
Yeah, when we're not sunning ourselves by the lake.
Number 3, Isla Fisher.
And there's another notch on your belt!
Right, so Isla Fisher's parents are Scottish, but she was born in Oman, then spent some time in Scotland before passing most of her childhood and youth in Australia.
I like shopping. Is there anything so wrong with that?
So with all those different influences in her past, how does she play Americans so easily and persuasively?
I've made so many mistakes, and I feel like taking this job would be another one.
Whether she's the sexually enthusiastic Gloria of Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, okay, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, yeah, that's fun.
The effervescent Mary Jane in Scooby-Doo.
I'm Mary Jane.
Or the adulterous Myrtle in The Great Gatsby. Fisher comes across as totally American.
Now?
Yes.
Can we get the dog for the apartment?
Number 2, Hugh Laurie.
Doesn't fit any diagnosis.
For 8 years, the very British Hugh Laurie portrayed the very American Dr. Gregory House on TV and netted 6 Emmy nominations for his trouble.
I was expecting you in my office 20 minutes ago.
Really? Well, that's odd, because I had no intention of being in your office 20 minutes ago.
A cynical curmudgeon with an acidic wit, the character of House is so specifically rooted in an American social and geographic milieu that it makes Laurie's ability to inhabit the character especially impressive.
Any other reason why you think you might have chronic fatigue syndrome?
It should also be noted that throughout 177 episodes, Laurie's accent never breaks to reveal his British origins.
I like things the way they are. I get just enough puzzle to solve without the scornful visits from you. Until now.
Perhaps because that's exactly the kind of flaw that the character of House would mercilessly mock.
It's 5 o'clock. I'm going home.
To what?
Nice.
Before we reveal our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
We're not doing business with him. Todd, please, don't make me walk you through this.
Thank you.
For what?
For believing in me.
Say it worked. Say you got it to work. Like, how much would the foreign species take over?
I got no answers. My family plan is right out of the Sid and Nancy handbook.
Oh, I'm a friend of Emma's. I thought we could walk to school.
You're Norman Bates.
Yeah, yes.
Number 1, Andrew Lincoln.
Rick Grimes.
Zombies are popular worldwide, but for some reason, they do tend to congregate in America on film and in TV.
I hope you come find us, but be careful.
That's why it's such a surprise to find that Rick Grimes, the Southerner who leads The Walking Dead's hardy survivors, is played by a man born and raised in England.
They might have lived,
Karen and David, they might have lived, and now they're dead.
Andrew Lincoln's work in The Walking Dead is beautifully calibrated, and he is the anchor that holds the series together.
Please help us. We have women, children, no food, hardly any gas left. There's nowhere else to go.
Any false notes, including a slip in accent, would be jarring to the carefully constructed world the series creates, and he never lets that happen.
You're killing us! You're killing us! You're killing us!
Do you agree with our list? What other actors who are usually thought to be American deserve to be on this list?
I mean, I think I am.
For more enthralling top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
It's okay, we're cool.